Hey everyone, week 21 of my YouTube journey done, and the numbers are up. Everything is going in a good direction. I will share the revenue and expenses, the YouTube analytics, and everything behind the scenes in this video. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. Hey everyone, Saarenoja here. Welcome to my channel where I help new YouTubers grow on YouTube. Okay, so here's all the weeks and what I've experienced from this whole journey. From week 1 up to the yellows where I became monetized at week 10. And then beyond. So right now I'm in week 21. So a little over 5 months into YouTube adventure. And I have 15,696 subscribers as of this moment. And I've had 59,000 views this week. I had 5,197 watch time hours this week. Average, I've changed this from, it used to be average view duration, which I think is kind of useless actually, to average percentage viewed. So I want to know how much of my videos are being viewed, which is like 17% of my videos on average, which is quite low. I want it to be like 50%. When we look at these numbers, it's a little different to say, because when I look at, 7 minutes was viewed this week. Well, I did a 30-minute video. So 7 minutes on a 30-minute video versus, I have some videos that are 5 minutes long and people watch 2 minutes of it. It's very different. It's like an average of those. So I just felt like it was a little bit more pointless. And I want to actually learn how to improve on the average view duration. So some of my videos have like 50% or more, but the majority of them are lower than that. So I really want to be able to keep people engaged, hence just making this video about the analytics and getting to the point faster than rambling like I usually do. So I will ramble in other videos about topics, but I think with this video that's weekly about my business building experience, I'm going to keep it pretty quick and to the point. So 17.5% viewed. So I want to work on this. Click-through rate is 5, which is great. I'm aiming for 6 or more. So I'm getting there. It's improving every week. So it's the same as last week, but this isn't something that goes up quickly. So I'm working on getting that closer to 6. Subs gains this week was almost 2,000. So 1,926. So that was really, really exciting. Last week was 3,734. And that was due to obviously a trending video that I did, or a video that went kind of viral for me. Impressions, I had 836,000 impressions this week, and estimated revenue this week was 715.97. So I'm excited about this. So the past 2 weeks, that's doing higher than 200. So most of mine is about 100 a week, averaging about $20 a day. So now it's jumping up with the more views and watch time hours. So that's really exciting. The RPM for this week was 1240 average. And so that's what the week has looked like for me for this week 21 of the journey. And then if we go into the dashboard of YouTube, I can show you this in real time to kind of just provide more evidence of this being true. So we go into my analytics, and here you can see the channel got 59,000 views, 5.2 thousand watch time hours, almost 2,000 subscribers, and 715 estimated revenue. We can click over to content, and you can see impression click-through rate 5.1. Oh, it's 5.1. I should have that 0.1 in. I have improved a little. Average duration 523, 802,000 impressions, 57,000 views. See more. And this is an important metric actually to look at. So still watching at 30 seconds. You really want people to still be watching at 30 seconds. So 70% of the people are still watching at 30 seconds with these videos. And then they drop from there down. And how viewers find your videos, 74% is coming from browse, channel pages, suggested videos, direct or unknown. And then here you can see my top videos. This one was the most popular right now. It's 28,000 for the past 7 days. And then it goes down from there. What else? Then we can show revenue, and we could see that it's 715 total. And then you can see watch page ads is 715, shorts feed 0.32, supers none for the past week, affiliate program none, because I'm not doing anything like that. For audience, there's 12,000 returning viewers and 35,000 unique viewers this week, and 1.9 thousand subscribers this week. Videos growing your audience. This is quite an old video, how I gained 3,500 subscribers in 2 weeks, gained 1,400 subscribers in a week. A lot of you have been asking about where do you see your best times to post? And so when you have enough information on your page, you can see in your audience tab when your viewers are most likely online. So the darkest purple is when very many of your viewers are online. The lighter purple is some, and then the lightest purple are few. So you would want to post in the time zones where there's a lot of people online for your videos. And then, of course, there's a recommendation down here from TubeBuddy that the best times to post for me are 7 and 8 p.m. In the evening times throughout the week. And then you can also see where most of your sources of traffic are coming from. Mine's mostly United States and United Kingdom, and then some other countries. If you just do videos, because I'm mostly videos anyway, 53% United States. And most watch time from subscribers is coming from not subscribed, then subscribed. And then you can see demographics. My age range is mostly in the 35 to 64 or 35 to 54. And then I do have some people in 25 and 34 and 55 plus. So, which makes sense for what I'm trying to achieve. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you that in real time so you can see the evidence of what I was saying in this. But then let's also go into this other sheet, which is my revenue and expenses sheet. So here we can see you can kind of see my journey for revenue. So July, I made $300, and that was mostly from YouTube ads after I got monetized, and it was like for about 2 weeks of being monetized in July. And then August, I jumped up to 2,000, and it's because I started testing out coaching and consulting. So I was charging for consulting meetings, and I set up like a Calendly appointment calendar and attached it to PayPal and everything. So most of my money then was coming from consulting, and then YouTube ads was about 600 of that. And then some other things like supers and Amazon KDP and vidIQ affiliate link. People were clicking on it and purchasing vidIQ. So I was getting a commission from that. So overall, it was quite a good jump from July to August when I started branching out with ways I could make income. If I had just kept with YouTube ads and some affiliates, I probably would have made 600 this month. I would have doubled my income from the previous month. But that is only because this was only for about 2 weeks of YouTube ads, and this was for the full month. So it really, my income would have basically been the same. It's just this was for a shorter time period. So nothing was really changing until I thought about adding a different revenue stream, which was coaching or consulting. And that is what gained me some more money that month. As many of my viewers know, my aim for the month is to make $4,000 a month. And the reason is, because in Finland, we are taxed very high. I would say about 50% of your income goes to taxes. It's not 50% totally, but it is around, it depends on what income bracket you're in, but it's about 46% for what I'm doing and for my situation. So that's why I aim for 4,000 a month, so that 2,000 can go to bills and everything I need to survive for the month. And then September, we jumped from 2,000 to 9,000 total revenue. And the reason for that is because now I introduced it in September, a case study group or a one-on-one program where you work with me for 6 months. It's a high ticket item. So it's very intensive. It's, I answering emails and chatting with you every day of the week if you want. And I'm also coaching you in coaching calls. So, and working, like really looking and diving into your analytics of your channel and all of these things. So I'm basically a second set of eyes, kind of like a mentor in your pocket every day to help you grow your channel. So with this is what helped get me over that. My goal was 4,000 a month. And so that helped me get over that, get to that goal and beyond. And so that most of that income came from the case study group. And that was 6,700 came from that. And consulting was 1,800 for the month. And then YouTube ads was, still about the same, about around 600 for the month. And supers, someone gave me $100 super, but YouTube takes 30% of that. So I get $70 from that super. Shorts was 154 and Amazon KDP was 6 and vidIQ was 16. So you can see, and then Amazon affiliates, I started introducing Amazon affiliates in September. So now I'm starting to get some income from Amazon affiliates. So again, more revenue streams. So right now I have consulting, I have a high ticket item, I have YouTube ads, and then I also have affiliate links, and I'm continually adding different affiliate links and testing them. the affiliate income could be quite good, I think, if I actually spoke about it, but I never really say, click on the vidIQ link below if you want to get vidIQ or anything like that. I don't really mention my affiliate links. It's more like if someone just discovers it. So if you are doing YouTube and you really want to just work on ads and affiliates, you would just need to say it and promote it more in your videos. Like I could do a review video of vidIQ, and then that video would probably get me a lot of vidIQ affiliate links revenue. Okay, and now we're in October. It is October 14th. It's my daughter's birthday actually today. She's turning 8. Woohoo! Which is always crazy when you realize your kids are getting older. It's like, what? 8? Okay. But yeah, so consulting this month so far has been $16.50. So it's almost at the same amount it was for the entire month last month. And now it's there at like almost at halfway of the month. I don't see this going much over this actually, because now a lot of the meeting times that I had reserved for coaching clients externally or one-offs are now being devoted to coaching in this case study group. So that has become less available. So I don't see this income going up so much in the month because I don't have so many slots available for that. It's very few actually. So this is going to become maybe more of a side income. And then I'm going to be focusing more on case study group for the next 6 months or so that I'm working with. And then the reason it's, this amount and why it's varying is because some people paid with different payment plans for this program. So some people are paid it in 2 payments. So they paid it in half, or some people paid a 3 payment plan, or some people paying all the way up to 12-month payment plan. So that is why the difference in income each month, why this isn't going to be the same, because people are paying different amounts each month. I think by December, or whenever the 3 payment plan people fade out, once their payment's already done, then it'll balance out and be kind of similar for the rest of the months. But then I might start another case study group and then get more people in, and then it will change that factor. So, but yeah, so that's why this number is, different from this month and last month, because some people paid in full or in 2 payments. So it's a little bit more this one than this one. YouTube ads this month is going really well. So it's already at 1,200. And that is because of, the big jump in views, because your views lead to watch time ads. That's a result of the videos getting a lot of views from this past 2 weeks. And then, yeah, so you can see that this week, we're only halfway through the month and I'm at 7,720 for the month. Again, this isn't going to change so much, I don't think, for the next 2 weeks, because I have limited time for the coaching calls. But the only thing that will be increasing this probably will be the affiliates links and the YouTube ads for the rest of the month. Okay. Then we go down here to expenses. I'm not going to walk through all the months again, but I'll just do October. So I don't have Canva right now. I did pay $240 for the year for Loom because I'm using it a lot more. It's a great screen recording capture system. So that is what I'm using right now to record this with you, see my video and the screen. Loom, I highly recommend it. And then Zoom, I purchased Zoom because I have the Skool community, and I was using Google Meet and all of this, and I was going to try and do Zoom for free and all of this stuff, but I decided just to buy it to make it easy, because there's a limit with the free Zoom. You can only have 100 participants on a call at a time, and it can only be 40 minutes long. And I wanted my Zoom sessions in the Skool community to be an hour long. And so I felt like I don't know. I just felt like it wasn't something I should be cheap on. And I feel like I'm really going to use it a lot with this business. So I paid $119, and this is in euros. So some of these are euros and dollars. So these numbers are a little off, but overall it gives you a good idea, I think, because 119 euros is probably about, like, depending on the day, 130 US dollars or something like that. So it's a little different, but yeah, I'm not going to translate it every week because it changes daily, the conversion rate. So it's just know that some of these numbers are just slightly off, but you get the idea. Like 4,000 a month is, versus 4,100, it's not that huge of a difference. It does get bigger when it's bigger numbers, but for the most part, all of these numbers are in dollars, and then just this one fee, and there's another fee somewhere, I think that was in euros. Yeah, my pension contribution. So anyway, Zoom, I paid for the year. So these fees are higher this month, but then I won't pay them anymore the rest of the year. MailChimp is 26. So this is continually increasing because of the amount of subscribers I have. MailChimp charges you, I have the most basic plan, and then it charges you based on how many subscribers you are over the 500 limit that they have in the basic plan. And then once this goes over the threshold of the next plan, I will go up to the next plan, which is a more professional MailChimp plan. Calendly is $12 a month. Calendly is something that I'm really struggling with right now. It kind of went a little haywire when I have a lot of appointments, and also it's messing up a little bit when it sends out the reminder emails of people having signed up a meeting. So that the day before, I think it sends out a reminder the day of, and on the day of, it's sending out the reminder in different time zones than the people that are actually attending the meeting. So it's a little bit confusing. People keep messaging me and saying, hey, this says that my meeting's at this time. I thought it was at this time. So that's kind of annoying. So I really need to dive into the settings and see if it's something I'm doing wrong on my end or not, but it doesn't seem to be happening all the time. So I feel like it's some sort of glitch with Calendly. So I'm looking into other services for this. But I feel like I'm in it now, so it's harder to change, but I do know that you can convert from Calendly to some other like Tidio or something calendar. I was looking into that, but then you have to pay for the app and whatever. I don't know. So anyway, I'm just expressing my problems with Calendly just so you can hear it and consider it when you start to set up your business. PayPal fees. This is what PayPal takes out of deducts from whenever you have a transaction. It's about 4% for me, depending on where the transactions are coming from. International, it costs me more than national, and I don't really have any national. No one in Finland is buying any of my stuff. It's mostly Americans and UK and whatnot. UK is cheaper, so EU area. I know United Kingdom's not in the EU anymore, but EU area is cheaper. And then if it's from US, it's the most expensive. Canada is a little cheaper. But yeah, so the fees are varied based on where they're coming from, where the money is coming from. Refunds, cancellation. So one woman did join the program and then lost her job or came on financial difficulties. So she did cancel, and thus there is a $400 refund to her. One thing I want to talk about this is refunds. I think it's important to consider because, for example, like I was saying, PayPal takes out a 4% fee when there is a transaction. So when I had this woman sign up to the course, a guarantee, so you can cancel and get your money back. But now that I've experienced someone actually getting a refund, I realize that I'm losing money, 4% to the transaction fees. And so I put in now into the contracts that people are signing for my case study group that you get a full refund minus the transaction fees, because it is quite a hefty fee. Especially if they pay full price and they're not paying payment plan, it's a lot of money that I would have to swallow. So I'm not interested in doing that. And, she canceled before it even started. So it was just basically the next day. So I lost a 4% basically of this just to have someone back out because of their own financial difficulties. So yeah, just something to keep in mind when you're creating these, high ticket items, the actual cost of transactions. And if someone cancels, are you going to charge them for that transaction fee and those types of things? Video Ranking Academy. This is, again, the Sean Cannell course that I pay monthly. So it's around $100. I think it translates to 97 euros or something, or 98. It depends on it depends on the conversion rate at the time, but it's around $100. So I keep it simple at 100. And then my coach, my mentor, I pay $2,500 to him. So that is for this month. I paid $2,500, and last month I paid $2,500 plus 97 to join his membership. Now with this $5,000 package I bought from him, it includes the membership for the year. So I don't have to pay this $97 a month anymore to be in his Skool community. $97 fee is from the Skool platform that I have, my Creator Boost tribe. So I pay that every month, $97 to have a Skool platform or membership program. And my membership is free. I don't charge people to join that membership. And then storage, iCloud, I pay 99 cents a month. And then mobile phone, I will get that soon, but it'll probably be around the same amount. And then now I have to pay pension contribution. Now that my income is going over a certain percentage as a sole proprietor, I have to contribute to my pension, or you could look at it as a retirement fund. But and they charge this much. It charges a $432 per month based on, I was saying, my income for the month would probably be pre-tax, pre-expenses is around 7,000 to 9,000 fluctuating. So that is why they have this rate for me to pay monthly to go into that reserve for my pension contribution. So total expenses is 4,000 so far this month, and like I said, it's halfway through the month. My gross income for the month was 7,720 so far, and then minus expenses is about 3,709. So I am on target for reaching my $4,000 a month goal in income, so that I can. Well, I've already met my $4,000 income, so that I can have an net income of 2,000 a month. So that is good. So that's everything that I think that I would want to share with this. Some people have been asking, can they have this income statement? I will post this in the Skool community. So if you join the Skool community, it's free to join. There is an area where you can download PDFs and checklists and stuff like that. So I will post it there. So if you want that, I will do that very soon. And that way you can have access to this easily. Okay, thanks for watching. And YouTube seems to recommend this video for you guys to watch next. So, okay, bye.